Hello, Libra rising. This is your new moon and Taurus forecast for the next couple of weeks. It is in your eighth house, which is shared resources. Think what I share with my partner. Inheritance. It is also how you share yourself with others. So it can be linked to empowerment and disempowerment. Your values have been changing there. Perhaps, at the beginning of some of these transits, specifically Uranus, you did not place a lot of worth in yourself. This is a chance to say, no, I'm worth more in in my contracts, whether it be relationship contracts or even business contracts. This is what this is about. So it's sextile to Mars, which is in your 10th house of career, big goals, wanting to achieve, wanting to make good investments. That's all very much on a Libra rising's mind right now. But Mars moves into Leo, into your 11th house of networking, large groups of people, and goals. You're pushing for a certain goal, and it's square to Jupiter in your 8th house of shared resources and maybe disempowerment. And it's really about do you have the belief in yourself, the self-worth to go after this goal? And are you making the right decisions with who to share yourself with, who to share your time with, who to share your money with? And also, are you making the great decisions for your money based on your goals? I think these are all questions you're going to ask yourself during this whole week with Mars square Jupiter. I would not make too many plans. Mars in the 11th, that indicates you're really pushing to get out to socialize, but Jupiter in your 8th, you need to do some inner work, I think, and that's going to feature heavily in this tension. What do I do? Do I stay home and work on my vision board, or do I, go out and hang out with friends? Am I spending too much money? Things of that nature. 8th house can rule debt. So it's really important to get clear on your goals with Mars in your 11th, with your finances and your resources in mind. Now, on Friday, the 25th, let me make sure I have that date right. Venus will sextile Uranus from your 10th house into your 8th house. So there is something that goes right, that shifts to a good way around, well, Thursday is the 25th, Friday is the 26th. Same thing though, because it's active for both of those days. So that's a nice thing to have, is Venus sextile Uranus. There is a nice change that you're able to allow to happen, to be aware that needs to happen, specifically regarding what you want to do for your career, for achievement, for public reputation, versus the investments you're making. And I think that those two are working together. So if you've invested your time and energy or money into something, perhaps the 25th and 26th, you get a return on that investment. Now, the 27th and 28th is the Sun square Saturn. That is from your 9th house of belief and truth and travel to your 6th house of daily life and work. So there is work you're needing to put in on a daily basis. It's like I'm having to work very hard at my health, at my daily life. And that is in direct tension with the adventures I want to have, with what I believe to be true. So those things are adjusting around each other that weekend. And I think it's sort of like a test. It's like, do I believe that this is worth doing? Now the week after that, things get a little easier. So you can kind of coast up to the full moon. I think there is a moment when the moon's in Scorpio, but I think there's enough good stuff during that transit that it won't be so heavy. But it's something to pay attention to. And that's just a quick transit on June 1st, May 31st, June 1st, June 2nd. But then June 3rd, we're in full moon territory, and I will catch you then. It'll be the full moon in Sagittarius, and that'll be your 3rd house of decision making. I'll see you then, Libra rising.